MLB the Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. Number 77 makes his big league debut right after this. Johnny Cueto, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way.
First pitch, 12:45.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
So here's Brandon Nimmo, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Again, a 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Nimmo is retired, 2 down now.
The second baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here it comes. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Mets. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. This one skied out toward right. Conforto is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting second,
Now to the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. 10 RBIs already for him in the series, having picked up 6 base hits. The 0-1.
1-1.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come into this one in decent form, as despite the loss last time out, they've won 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, they have to avoid the sweep right here, especially a 4-game sweep. That can be devastating to the psyche of a team. It's okay. It happens. Throughout the course of a season, you're going to drop 3 in a row. But to get pounded 4 games by the same team can happen.
1 out, nobody on. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long, as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. And check out the recent numbers, clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch on its way. Hard hit at third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
And the runner will get back standing. So up steps Joey Bart now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Cespedes on the move. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Joey Bart has just... There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Coming to the plate now, Pablo Sandoval, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
3 runs already home here. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And it's 1-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
And Sandoval's aboard. A base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
At the plate, Ryan Howard, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
Sandoval is off at first with 2 away. Swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Fouled off. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. 2 out with the man at first. Still 2-2. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. And a foul tip here, but it's held onto for the out. Good work behind the plate, and the inning is over. One more look at the big blow for the Giants. Bye-bye, baby. A 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 3-0 San Francisco. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in, Michael Conforto. For the series, he's 3 for 12. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Two and 0 now.
Let's pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0, and you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
He's set. Now the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3 and 0.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes. History repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in the jam.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Here comes the first pitch. Late that time for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Settling in now, Gio Brusa. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The first baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the Giants have opened up their lead now 4-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Standing in now, Johnny Cueto. He'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Sliced hard on the ground. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 2.
Okay, here's how the Mets are lining up defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes.
At the plate now, Leonis Martin. Line drive base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Into the box now, Mike Yastrzemski, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope.
Yastrzemski is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone. What do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Giants add on 1 more. Bye-bye, baby, the solo home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 San Francisco.
Welcome back to Oracle Park, home of the Giants, who've proven to have one of the best pitching staffs in baseball this year. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Top of the third set to get underway, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Two balls and a strike to Ahmed Rosario.
definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
A 3-ball, 1-strike count to the Mets shortstop. The 3-1 pitch. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2.
3-2.
Pitch sharply but foul down the right side. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
First pitch on its way. Brandon Nimmo stands in as he looks at a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Now the 0-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Martin. The throw pulls him off the bag. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 4-1 game.
Now batting, the first baseman.
That's just some great base running from the guy at first. The ball had plenty of air under it, but he got a good read, recognizing it wasn't going to be caught, and he hustled all the way around home. That's something that shouldn't go unrecognized in that play.
A tag for 1. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Now batting, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 4-2 game.
The batter, the third baseman.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll dive back in. J.D. Davis the next to bat. A pitch out. The throw not in time as he's able to thwart the pitch out. So he swipes second despite the pitch out.
Yeah, it seemed like everyone in the building knew he was going to be running there, right? Didn't make a difference, though. He got a great jump and absolutely burned it down to second to get in safely.
The 1-0. Misses off the plate.
Can't let your guard down in the box. I don't care how great a hitter you are up there. You have to find a way to stay aggressive within the zone, knowing full well he's probably working around you.
Three and 0 now. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Three and 0, here it is. And oh, they won't let him walk that easily as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Two out here and a runner at second. And it's fouled away. Has a look, now the pitch. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a two-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Duggar's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they score 4 times on 5 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3, and we are tied 4-4. Bottom of the 3rd now, and it'll bring Joey Bart up to bat.
The catcher, Joey.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. Though he was always projected as a future major leaguer, actually getting to stand in for your first big league at-bat is no small feat. You got to think he's really happy to be here, of course. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
The batter, number 35.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Right fielder looking up into the arcade and out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second home run of the game, and it's now 6-4. Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Weak roller right side. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So 1 away in the inning now. Before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Ready now, Ryan Howard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to short. Rosario brings it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the rookie first baseman, Gio Brusa. Looking up is Nimmo. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and they double him up. It's 8-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning.
for the Mets, number 68, Dylan Betances.
Into the box, Johnny Cueto. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. The 1-0 home, and he fouls this one off. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. Fouled away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Cueto is retired, 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's 1 for 2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Betances has tossed over 30 innings so far this season and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of it.
All 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. That evens it up 1-1. Betances sets. Here comes the pitch. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Giants 8 and the Mets 4. Yoenis Cespedes striding in next. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Betances. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
4 runs, 6 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. Liner towards second. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
So now to the plate, Ahmed Rosario, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And that's too high, ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Oh, that's out.
Brandon Nimmo waits on deck. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Martin is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
And here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Count 1-0.
4 runs, 7 hits, and 2 errors for the Mets so far. 2 balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Mets strand 1. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Steven Duggar. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Giants right now are looking for base runners They'd love to start this inning with the leadoff walk.
Big rip at the 3-0 sinker, but he didn't get it. 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. One away.
Now batting, the catcher, Joey Bart.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Bart. And with 2 hits in 2 career at-bats, he certainly knows how to make a first impression.
You know, Matty, what a great debut. He's playing with house money right now. Expect him to have another quality at bat.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 35.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The third baseman.
Now batting, Pablo Sandoval. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Two out with the man at first. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-0 count, the pitch. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
Two out here and a runner at second. Pulled toward right center field. Nimmo in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for San Francisco. They still lead it by a count of 8-4. Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So here's Pete Alonso, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a single for him in his last at bat. The windup and the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. And it's fouled away. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
A bouncer to the left side. Sandoval's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The bat, the right fielder, Michael Conforto.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Michael Conforto. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. and he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. At the plate, Ryan Howard. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 5-run cushion. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I prefer to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
The pitcher, number 47, Johnny.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it, but hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Low. I think that was the slurve there. 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive, not being very aggressive right now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Swinging on 3-0. Now 3 balls and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And a full count now, 3-2. Popped up. Alonso is calling for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The center fielder, number 2, Leone Martin.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Leonis Martin. He doubled his last time through.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Betances is ready. Here it is on 0-1. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing. Nothing's gonna stop it. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious. and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
Now batting.
In now, Mike Yastrzemski. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
And he fouls this one off.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
The 1-2.
Inside, ball 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Another good inning for the Giants. Who's got it better than those folks right there? Back. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and into bat next will be J.D. Davis. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for
No.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound, and that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So he does work the requisite 5 innings for the win, but he leaves his bullpen a tough road to hoe. John Del Gustave takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 74, Yandel Gustave.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Two-0 count. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next to the net, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to the right side, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. 3rd trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Cespedes behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. And that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Steven Duggar.
The right fielder, Steven Duggar.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
The 1-2. Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is there, and he has it for the 1st out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Bart. And with 2 hits on the day, he's got to feel really good about contributing in his first day in the show.
Yeah, he's had a great day at the plate, man. He's got a chance to get 3 knocks in this one. Whatever happens, it's gravy right now.
Chances sets. Here's his offering. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And splash down. It's into McCovey Cove. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Justin Wilson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman.
At the plate, Pablo Sandoval, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Dominic Smith is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Lined hard toward right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. At the plate now, Brandon Nimmo, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he is.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. Standing in now, Pete Alonso. Swing and a liner. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. First offering on its way. High in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. A swing by Conforto, and this is driven to deep right. Looking up, Duggar. Gone!
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the third bomb they've hit this inning.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when pitchers wonder if maybe they've chosen the wrong profession.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases. So here's Yoenis Cespedes. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and we are tied again.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
Sean Anderson will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 64.
To the plate now, Dominic Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. This of course his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Seven runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in Ahmed Rosario. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough play. On to first, and this will Paul Sewald gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. First offering on its way. The fly ball out to straightaway right. Conforto is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. In now, Gio Brusa will swing it from the left side right here. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Again, another foul ball. Now a half swing, but it's strike three anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Giants down in order. This one remains. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far, and he stressed that a big part of their success has been their ability to take advantage of their opportunities. They've had a lot of at-bats with runners in scoring position today, and 6 of their hits have come from those chances. There's lots of credit to go around for all of that, the table setters, and the guys driving them in. But regardless, it's a confident bunch down here right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now another 0-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. First pitch on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 8th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso into the corner and slicing foul. 2 out, nobody on. This is in the air out to left field. Back goes Yastrzemski. Long run, but he gets there to track. Stepping up to the plate, Leonis Martin. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Hit hard to the right side. Looking at his career totals, Martin is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the. Jerry Familia is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The 0-2 once more. Chopped toward the second baseman. High hop, and he barehands it. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base. Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Into the cove, but foul. Lined into right field, and it's going to get down. A base hit.
The right fielder, number 6.
So now to the plate, Steven Duggar. Popped him up. Davis in foul ground. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Joey.
At the plate, Joey Bart. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line drive base hit into the left center field gap. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming in to score easily is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
The third baseman.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when
Start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Loud contact for Longoria and a ball carrying well to left field. Gone! And that one had some extra distance. Into the box, Ryan Howard as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure why. He's given up 5 hits in this inning alone, and it doesn't look like it's going to come to an end anytime soon.
The throw pulls him off the bag. Donovan Solano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 rolled slowly down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Popped up. Davis has a play. Oh, and this drops in the infield.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knob.
In now, Leonis Martin. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2.
1 run is scored. And the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. And his game of hide-and-seek ends as he's tagged out to end the inning. Evan Longoria will stay in the game, taking over at third base and batting in that 8th spot. Danny Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. This is on the ground over to first, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Up next to the net, the third baseman, J.D. Davis.
Stepping in now, J.D. Davis, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both runners are going to be safe. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Now Ramos with a swing and a deep drive to left. Into the bleachers and gone.
I'll tell you, guys are.
Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
For the Mets.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yoenis Cespedes becomes the first out in the 9th inning. 0-1 the count. And now a pitch on the way. 0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Ahmed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Runners on first with 1 down. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that's in there, base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Yastrzemski is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now with the plate, Jeff McNeil, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A scoop with the bare hand. Standing in now, Pete Alonso. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
16-14 today. The Giants pick up win number 70 to top the division. Sean Anderson gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Reyes Maranta wraps it up for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours.